Now, if you've just watched the last video about becoming an executive affiliate and maintaining your rank each month, and you're feeling really frustrated right now because you simply don't have $36.25 a month to buy a tea credit pack, I've got a couple of suggestions for you on how you could possibly raise the money. Now, the first suggestion, and something that you can do immediately, is to look around your house and see if you've got anything that you don't use anymore that you could sell. That's an obvious suggestion. You could list it on Triple Clicks and sell it, but that's not going to help you for every month in the future. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go over to Fiverr.com. Now, if you're not familiar with Fiverr.com, it's where people sell various different services for $5. So let's have a look at this and have a look at some of the different things that people sell. Illustrations, creative writing, business promotion, voiceovers, designs, search engine optimization. Now, if we have a look at the categories along here, let's have a look at graphics and design, and then you can have a look at the different categories. Now, are you any good at any kinds of graphics? Could you design logos? Could you create banners or headers for people? And if you're not experienced with graphics, if you don't have the software, there is actually a free software called GIMP that's very, very good for all this kind of design. And if you've got some practice in, maybe that's something that you could actually do. And you could sell a logo or a banner for $5. Or perhaps you're good at writing. Now, if we just have a quick look at this, let's go into website content. So if you're good at writing, perhaps you could write blog posts for people. Now, if you have a look, 300 words, 400 words, 300 words. So for something up to about 500 words, you could get paid $5. If you're a very, very experienced writer and you're very good at SEO, you could possibly actually do less words than that. So you could say, well, for 100 words, I'll charge you $5. So if you want 200 words, it's going to be $10. So that's something that you could do. Also in this section, you've got translation. Well, maybe you can translate articles and websites into another language for people if you speak English and another language. Are you any good at making videos? Can you do sound effects? Can you do anything with music? So this is a really, really good place to look through to get some ideas of what you might be able to do. What about programming? Are you any good with PHP? Can you do anything with WordPress? A lot of people can do things with WordPress. Let's have a look at this. I will install WooCommerce. I will modify your WordPress blog. I will install and set up WordPress. Now, installing and setting up WordPress isn't that difficult, I know, because I do it all the time. So maybe you could get a tutorial on how to do it, and then you could list yourself on here for $5 to install and set up WordPress for people. Advertising. There's various different things that people do here. Look, human billboards. Let's have a look at this. Various ideas that people do here. Replicate your logo on my palm. Model your clothing line. Various different ideas of things that people do. Crazy things, some of them, but they definitely do. They definitely do get sales. And another look on here. Another section on advertising. Flyers and handouts. You can get paid to distribute flyers. And there are so many different things that you can do on Fiverr. I would be very, very surprised if you can't find something that you can do that you could sell on Fiverr. Now, a single gig you get $5 for. But if we go and we have a look in here, for example, what you will find if you look in this section, which is copywriting, you will find that people will say, I'll write copywriting that sells up to 100 words. Let's click on this again and get it to open. But 100 words isn't actually very much. So what you'll probably find if you scroll down here, here we are, gig extras. I'll add an extra 100 words to your content. I will research your topic, such as read your site, watch a video, and so forth, for 30 minutes. So that's an extra $10. So let's say she got an order for 200 words plus doing some research. Well, that would be a $20 order. And then if you want it extra fast, she charges another $20 for it. So if someone wanted 200 words with research and they wanted it in a day, they'd be paying her $40. Now that $40 would actually pay for your 125 T credits. So there's a lot that you can do on Fiverr. You just have to look through the categories and think, well, what can I do? And then you can start listing your skills on Fiverr. Now there are fees involved, obviously. Out of every $5, once Fiverr's taken their fees, and you're paid by PayPal, so once PayPal have taken their fees as well, you're left with just a little bit under $4. So in order to cover the $36.25 for your T credits pack, you would need to probably do about 10 $5 gigs a month. Now what's that? That's just over 2 a week, 2 or 3 a week. Now I would think that's very, very possible. Because you have to look at it this way, you're not doing this, you're not coming on Fiverr here to actually earn an income. All you're doing on Fiverr is just earning some money to pay for your T credit pack so that you can maintain your EA status at SFI. So that's how you need to think about it. It's just something that you're doing to earn a little bit of extra money so that you can then focus on building your main business. So that's my advice to you. Find something that you can actually do, that you can make a little bit of extra money for, so that you can maintain your EA status.